Senator Booker, you can try all you want
in this country
to not take responsibility.
My time.
I don't think you're fit to hand the bureau, but here's the thing, Mr. Patel. I think you're not going to be around long. I think this might be your last oversight hearing. Because as much as you supplicate yourself to the will of Donald Trump and not the Constitution of the United States of America, Donald Trump has shown us in his first term and in this term, he is not loyal to people like you. He will cut you loose. This may be the last time I have a hearing with you because I don't think you're long for your job. But I'm going to tell you this. I pray for you. I pray for you that you can step up and defend your oath, defend the Constitution, and do a much better job of defending this country.
That rant of false information does not bring this country together. If you want to work on bringing this country, it's my time, not yours.
My God.
If you want to talk about...
Both of them and Trump, they all have one master, and these are the Zionists. What a theatrical. What a theatrical. This is like really, really getting quite obvious by the day. If you cannot see this whole, theater, I call it stage theater, political arena stage theater, good luck, because I don't know what to tell you. They are all actors. They are all actors. Distraction. Kash Patel is an evil character. He is an opportunist. He is Quintel agent of Zionists. So is this other Jersey guy who has always been AIPAC puppeteer. So both of them are not fooling me. No, they're not fooling me, but they are certainly fooling a lot of people, because we are up against the oligarchy class war. And that's why they assigned Kash Patel. The same day Malcolm X was assassinated, February 21st. It's on your face, laughing on your face, telling you we are here to take your civil liberties again, because guess what? We are faced with AI control mechanism. Whoever owns your data literally will own you. So we headed towards the electronic slavery. People who are working class people, they need to stop watching these type of debates and theatrical distraction, and they need to get together and organize. I have been telling you, socialist Democrats have been active recent elections and been winning from coast to coast in the U.S. We've seen Memdani, we've seen Katie Wilson right here in Seattle, Washington, and my prayer has been answered, alhamdulillah. And I also pray to Allah to expose these characters. And it's only a matter of time. We're going to see ugliness coming to the surface. I promise you this. They want to conduct class war by covertly attacking and destroying lives. I am being attacked daily with microwave weapon to provoke my nervous system, to literally make me a walking bomb, okay? To stimulate me, overly stimulate me, and anybody of provocation on somebody to literally want to trigger me and attack me will normally would make an ordinary person to attack them, because the way they bombard me. But I am not an easy target. I have been healing myself with all kind of spiritual rituals to counteract their attack. Their goal is to incriminate and criminalize people as a violent crime. Exactly what they did back in when they had the crime bill. That's exactly where we headed. But this time around is incriminating people and radicalizing an ordinary, peaceful people who never even had a criminal background like myself. I don't even have a traffic ticket, but I am tortured to extremes because they're trying to radicalize people like myself, because I was targeted simply for being a Muslim, queer, trans, Somali, because that's another thing that they don't like, African, Black. I'm very attractive female representing, so, and I am extremely blessed. So jealousy, hatred, organized crime has been conducted against me. And those who don't believe me, wait until it knocks your door. I promise you. This is exactly where America is headed. It's a fascism. It's an oppressive system that is actually incriminating people who have morals, people who are righteous, people who have social awareness, people with a consciousness, people who do not fit into their the opposite that they're promoting now, because now they're promoting psychopaths who enjoy torturing people. Because I was tortured by people and I've seen the ugly side of humanity. I've been tortured, a bunch of psychopath people. And trust me, this includes all type of races, including Black people. Especially they use Black Americans to torture me. These Black churches and the Zionists, they use a lot of Black Americans and some Africans. They know themselves. So they are promoting the criminals within these demographic. They promoting all kind of horrible people, people who enjoy torturing people, people who have no decency and integrity, people who are criminal, have criminal tendency, and people who are killers, trained killers. So this is an oligarchy. Class war has been declared on people in America, and I think globally, because what's happening in Sudan and Congo, in the Somali coast, what's happening in Gaza, it's not coincident. We are headed in a time where medical industry and technology is in cahoot in enslaving people and microchipping people without consent, tapping into their system and biologically hacking them and trying to program people to shut down our consciousness. It's a war on consciousness. It's anti-humanity war. And there are two teams of people, ones that claim to be liberals and the other one conservative, but they both are the same team, I promise you. With time, everything you will see. This is nothing but enslavers corporation, the same one who used to slave masters in America are the same slave owners, oligarchies running the show today. What are they working? They want to enslave people who are working class, people who are conscious, people who are actually will fight this fight because they know they can win this fight if they have morally uprighteous people. So what they're trying to do right now, they're trying to corrupt people. If they can't corrupt them, they would target them. And when they target them, they will make example out of them, like what's happening to me, the way they're torturing me. They are making example to the young Black people that are participating in my targeting. And indirectly, they're sending them a message. You will be like this, because they're going on extreme, because I'm Somali and I'm dehumanized. And a lot of Black people feel like they can't relate to me. They're promoting the psychopathic archetype. They're promoting the trained killers archetype. They're promoting the slave catchers archetype of all races. Apparently, it was a tradition in West Africa to sell people as a slave. And even though they didn't know they were selling, when they sell to the white man would treat them the way they treated them in Americas. But anyway, that's not an excuse. But it's still, that same archetype existed within the Black American community today. That's what I have seen, the ugly side of America, Black America, I mean. Not the real Black America like Malcolm X. I'm talking about the guy who killed Malcolm X. The snitch class, the really, really horrible human beings. That's the type of archetype they are promoting, the oligarchy, because this is a class war. And precisely this is why America has been dumbed down for the past few decades now. They've been dumbing down young people, bombarding them with all kind of subliminal messages, promoting the culture of violent hip hop, all kind of psychological and spiritual warfare has been conducted on the populace. Only the conscious ones were awakened and are aware of this. But a lot of people were already programmed to think less than a human and more of the activated, the lizard part of their brain that is survivor based, the animalistic type of predators type of mindset, and less of the humane, compassionate, the ones that actually can see the bigger picture and have sympathy for humanity and for oneself, because the military involvement in this is extremely crucial, and most people don't understand. We are bombarded with radiation. In my case, it's obvious because they want me to know, because they microchip me and they directly attacking me every day. But in the case of everyday person, you are being also attacked, believe it or not. You've been attacked. If you go to your medical check every year, once or twice, I would highly suggest you to go to doctor that's known by the family or family doctor, friend, or a relative. If you have a relative, sister or brother or cousin who are doctor, go to them. And if you go to them, take a blood test and check your cortisol level, because when I was in Ohio State University, before I realized I was targeted, I always, when I go to the doctor, my cortisol level used to show extremely high, because they always been hitting me with these radiation. Now I know this because I remember one of my doctor, who was a Muslim doctor, told me, your cortisol is not normal. It's showing high. And there is no reason my cortisol was high, because I am not the type of person that is stress, kind of stress person. I'm extremely, I am hyperactive person, but I am not the type of person who has anxiety per se. I have a joyful way of approaching life, even though now it's still, despite I'm being attacked, I still maintain that type of, I force myself to be joyful, because what they do to you is they want to control your perception. They want you to become depressed. And once you're depressed, and they can easily destroy your spirit. So I'm not going to get into detail because I want to protect my knowledge on this. I don't want them to know what I know, but I want people to pay attention to themselves. I really would highly advise those who've been following me and resonate with my frequency and vibrating high, and people who are conscious. I want you to pay attention to your body, because our body is the bridge between this world, the material world, and the spirit world. So if you pay attention to your body, you will learn, your body will tell you everything you need. And we are being attacked constantly. We are being manipulated constantly, overly stimulated in everything. For one, I'm not going to shy away this. I'm going to tell young people, do not watch porn. Okay, let me repeat that again. Do not watch porn. Do not sleep with anyone. Stay away from zina. Stay away from alcohol, stay away from drugs, stay away from anything that is haram. Stay away from all these things, because this is the gateway to shaitan, and this is how the jinn and these entities can have access to you. They would have access to you. I promise you this. I promise you this. And I've learned a lot through my ex-husband situation. And I am not going to get into that now, but I have learned a lot. And I know they attack you, even when you're using these cellular cell phones. And I cleanse myself daily, even though today I stay inside most of the time. But normally I go to the nature and I cleanse myself, and I get my knowledge from when I cleanse myself, I get the wisdom. I recharge my system. I pray constantly. I do my dhikr constantly. I listen to muhadarat every single day. Sometimes I even sleep while the muhadara is playing far away from my sleeping area, because this is the cell phone radiates us. But still, I have managed to know, even though I am being bombarded and they somehow attacking me to the extreme, because they're trying to control my perception to get me depressed. But a lot of people nowadays are depressed. It's not surprising. Do not use medicine. Heal yourself the normal, the holistic way, the natural pathway. Heal yourself through meditation, through detoxing, through reading the Quran al-Karim. Oh my goodness, I would make specifically a video for the Quran. I've made a bunch of videos about the Quran, my journey with reading Surah Al-Baqarah daily and Surah Al-Kahf, and reading Quran from cover to cover. But still, I would make another video how the anxiety and depression can be counteracted through the Quran, the reading of the Quran, reciting the Quran in Arabic. If you can't read in Arabic, play it constantly in your home. Listen to it always, and do not use the headsets. Headsets are attacking your brains and your ears. They attacking your head is their most what they attack the most, the brains and our head. So I am going to stop here, but hopefully people would get this message and will listen to this and take these my messages quite seriously, because there will be a time I will not be online. There will come a time I will not be online, and I've shared with you a lot of knowledge how to stay resilient, not only resilient, but also how to protect yourself. If you go through my videos, despite all the attacks and all the sufferings that these demons planned for me, I am able to live a normal life, what it seems to be a normal life. I make it extremely look easy, but it's not easy. I'm living in extreme conditions of persecution and torture, constant torture, because the freaking agent who moved next door to me is bombarding me with these sound wave on my ears. And there's another agent, a black one, a woman from the military, is attacking me with military radiation of microwave. And there's another one right next door to me, little Zionist one. But anyway, I am done here. I'm going to stop here. But these demons are actors. They are acting. They are distracting you while they creating, causing chaos that is unbelievable. Okay, they are already killing people, radiating people. They taking out people. They are creating chaos. There are entire families who are being tortured right now in their homes with radiation. So if you are Muslim, pray for them. If you are not Muslim, I would still advise you to pray to God, because I believe we all pray to that one God. But may Allah guide you to the right path. Assalamu alaikum.